Well, with a record number of early ballot returns in Maricopa County comes a need to hire enough people to inspect and count and tabulate all of those ballots.
So this has prompted the Elections Department to hire more part-time workers, add more shifts here right as we're coming up on Election Day.
12 News journalist Sean Rice is joining us from the Tabulation Center headquarters in Phoenix with what he's hearing from election officials. Sean?
Hey, Troy and Caribe, good evening to you. The Maricopa County Elections Department tells us they need 800 temporary elections workers to help to separate those ballots from their envelopes and then get them ready to be tabulated here behind me. Now, officials told us 2 weeks ago they were nearing meeting their goal of that 800 number. But as we stand here today, they are still in a position of need. It's why they've asked various county workers to step up and help. And they've also added a new overnight shift. Now, this is all in an attempt to get the most accurate and timely results on election night.
We are expecting heavy turnout this year, and so that's why we're really encouraging people to vote early.
It's advice voters across Maricopa County have heeded as we inch closer to Election Day. Thus far, the Maricopa County Recorder's Office reports receiving over 1 million early ballots, either by mail or those that have been dropped off at voting centers across the county.
There are so many people voting early that they need a third shift, which is great news for us.
Arizona GOP Chair Gina Swoboda tells 12 News 18-hour shifts are soon to turn into 24-hour shifts. Inside the tabulation center, temporary elections workers will be working overnight shifts from midnight to 6 in the morning to make sure as many early ballots are counted as possible before Election Day.
They're looking at what was the turnout in 2020 in early voting, what was the turnout in 22, and then what was the turnout in the primary. So if that's what they're looking at in order to forecast how many staff to have, this turnout's blowing it away.
The Maricopa County Health Department put out an urgent call for more election workers Wednesday morning, and in a matter of hours, several dozen volunteers signed up to work for $16 an hour. This call to action, all in an effort to reduce long lines on Election Day. We're filling out a 2-page ballot for the first time since 2006. Could take much longer than voters expect.
So if they walk in and it's 2 pages and it's all those questions and it takes, some people are taking 20 minutes, that's going to be a long line.
Now, as we speak, dozens of those volunteers are currently inside the tabulation center here behind me, getting trained on how to properly inspect ballots. The first of those overnight shifts will begin tomorrow evening and will run into Friday morning. Tonight, we're live in Phoenix. Sean Rice, 12 News.
Sean, thank you. Yeah, the fact that they're still hiring right now means we may have a long count ahead of us on election night, right? So everybody bring your patience. Early voting